And our special guest is U.S. Senator Dr. Roger Marshall. And Doc, one of the committee assignments you have is once again having a Kansan on the Senate Agriculture Committee. The makeup is a bit different as well. There's not a whole lot of freshmen, but you, Senator Booker from New Jersey, I think those are probably opposite ends. Senator Tuberville, the new senator from Georgia. But it looks like Chairman Stabenow has quite an agenda that she's picked up from the Biden administration.
Yeah, I think that's true, and I have a great deal of respect and a good friendship with Chairman Stabenow. Senator Pat Roberts, former chairman, of course, introduced me to her several years ago when he invited her to K-State and kind of kicked off that last farm bill on a big tour of listening to farmers. I think she is being pressured a lot to have a big emphasis on climate change issues, and you and I both want to leave this world cleaner, healthier, than it was before. And we're so proud of what agriculture has done. So I'm going to keep telling that story. Farmers and ranchers, the greatest conservationists in the world, we're already doing so many things to make our environment cleaner. And we'll keep going in that direction. You know, my concern is this emphasis on some type of treating carbon as a commodity, which I don't think it is. Carbon is not something that you can purchase or buy or grab or mail it down the road or stick it in a train, right? It's a service. Harboring carbon, recapturing carbon is a service, much like paying someone to shingle a roof. If people want to pay agriculture to do more in that area, I welcome that opportunity, but I want to be very careful that our ag department doesn't turn into a climate change department.
Also, we must talk about trade. A new trade advisor is in place, just about ready to, in fact, as you and I have this conversation. But there's talk of opening up other trade opportunities and China. Are you a bit concerned with the change maybe that this administration has towards China than the Trump administration did?
Well, I'm going to do everything we can to work with the new USTR ties. Person that I went to Mexico with on the final round of negotiations for USMCA. So I got to know her fairly well on that trip a couple years ago. She and I have had good conversations. I think that her goals align very much with Kansas agriculture, Nebraska agriculture as well. Certainly she understands how important that China market is to us. I think right now the emphasis is on enforcing and making sure USMCA and our agreements with China, Japan, South Korea, that those are that people hold up to their end of the bargain. Certainly happy with the prices of commodities right now. I looked at the prices there in Great Bend, and the price of wheat still over $5 a bushel. So I'm very satisfied with those prices. There's some nefarious things going on in the dairy market up in Canada. So she's going to have to hold other countries' feet to the fire, including China. So she's going to have to prove that she's willing to be as tough as Bob Lighthizer was.
All right, Senator, I know you have a busy schedule, so we thank you for taking time to visit with us, and we'll talk to you again.
You bet, Ken. It's good to see you.
Thank you. You too, Kansas Senator Dr. Roger Marshall has joined us. Stay with us. We'll have more in just a moment.